You'll gather round, feel the love come down. Blue elephant is strong, together.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have some happy mail. Into Resin has kindly sent me some molds to try out, and we are going to kind of look at what we got and what we're going to be using today. So first up is they are super large Christmas ornaments. One has the Christmas tree on it, this one has some bells, and this one is a gorgeous poinsettia. Those we are going to be using later on in today's video. Now this second one, it's a crystal castle kind of set. They're like little houses and stuff. They're super cute when I seen them online. Cannot wait to try them. I think that they would look gorgeous. Just, you could probably use them as ornaments if you wanted to put like an eye screw or like one of those little eyelet things in there and hang them up on your tree, or just a little decoration for your shelves, shadow boxes, whatever you want to do with them. I think they're cool. I can't wait to try them out, and we will be doing them here probably within the next couple of weeks. And next we have this lovely, it's one of the diamond, has like the diamond effects on it, storage boxes. Now, as I go through this, I love just the little designs on it. Oh, I think it's going to be beautiful. And it's got that crystalness in it too. So it's like, looks like a combination of the diamond and crystal effects. Beautiful. Into Resin, between now and the end of the holiday season, they have upped their discount rate for you guys from 20% off to 25% off using my code, which I flashed on the screen just a moment ago. You can also find all the information as well as all the links to each one of these molds that I'm opening today in my description box below. Now, this is the Hogwarts sorting hat. You can use it as a storage box. This is just the hat portion of it. I do intend on getting the actual storage box part of it later on, but my husband and family, they're all huge Harry Potter fans, so that's what we're going to use. And then the last thing are just some decorative pieces that you can put like flowers and stuff on them, which I am super excited about as well. But for today's project, we are going to do these Christmas ornaments, and I kind of have an idea for them. So I've mixed up my Let's Resin, epoxy resin, and now dividing it into 6 different cups. So I'm going to use 2 colors for each mold. I've not used these before, so I'm not entirely sure how much they hold. They are on the larger side, like I said before. However, they're not super crazy deep. So I think I mixed up, honestly, I don't remember, probably about, I think it was, I want to say like 5 ounces between the 3 of them. And I did have a little bit left over, so it'll take a little bit less than that. Anyway, for the poinsettia, what I'm going to do is I've got some Let's Resin red alcohol ink, and I'm going to mix that into one of my cups. And then I'm going to take some of the Into Resin, it's their Neon Aurora powder in pink. Now, I can't use red because I don't have red, which would have been my first choice. It's kind of like almost like an interference powder in a way. It's the kind of like the white base that has the shimmery color, green, red, or not red, green, pink, blue, whatever the color may be. But we're going to use pink today for this. And I'm going to mix just a little bit. Like, I don't necessarily need it totally opaque. I want to be able to have the difference between the Aurora powder and the alcohol ink, if that makes sense. But my main focus is going to be the alcohol ink, hopefully, in theory. All right, so for the Christmas tree, we are using green alcohol ink and the green Aurora powder from Into Resin. And then for the bells, this is where I I didn't mess up, but I didn't necessarily think. So I have the metallic type, they're by Maywood, alcohol inks, and I chose pearl. But when I did it, I squeezed like a bunch of it in, and it went totally opaque on me. I wanted it more to have like a difference between the transparency of the alcohol inks and the not so much transparency of the Aurora powders, and then I'm gonna use Let's Resin's interference silver with this. I went a little too much. Like I squeezed a lot in there. Where the other ones I only put like 10 drops, I just squeezed. So it went totally opaque on me, but it is what it is, and I decided to go with it. I mean, the color itself, that pearlescent color, is absolutely gorgeous, but it's not going to give me the effect that I was hoping to get had I not done that. But it's fine. Yeah, and then it kind of accidentally maybe went over a little bit too much with that interference powder as well, but it's fine. It'll come out fine in the end. It's just gonna look more white than what I necessarily maybe wanted it to. Okay, first up is our poinsettia. So what I'm gonna do is I'm taking the mixture that has the Aurora powder in it, and I am going along the outer edge of the mold, making sure to get the little hangy thing and then all the way around a couple of times just to kind of have some of it in there. And then I'm going to dump my red alcohol ink mixture into it. It's going to push those colors out, and it's going to give us some movement with the Aurora powders because it's a mica and it's heavier. So we're going to get some movement in there. And then I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that maybe we get some kind of design, some kind of something in there. Now I'm already noticing that I think I used the purple and not the pink. I thought it was the pink. I labeled it as the pink, but clearly I'm wrong because it's looking a lot purple to me right now. But it's fine. It'll be fine. Then I just took my dotting tool, and I'm kind of all of the little kind of like dotty things in the middle of that poinsettia. I'm just going and making sure that there's no air bubbles trapped in there. Hit it super quick with the heat gun. Don't want to put too much heat on these molds and damage them. And now it is on to our Christmas tree. Same thing. Going around with that Aurora powder, and then we are just dumping the green in the middle. And I hope that, just because you can already see kind of like the difference from that Aurora powder and how it's interacting with the alcohol inks, that we're going to get some kind of striations and just some kind of something that's not just the normal blocky, just blase kind of deal, you know? I mean, we're gonna do a me thing, and we're gonna obviously dress these up and give them some more detail later on, which I mean, you don't have to do if you don't want to. These molds are just absolutely stunning on their own. I want to highlight certain features on them, so that's what I'm going to do. But you can see here, like, it's completely opaque. I put way too much of this in, and same thing with the alcohol ink. Like, you can't even see through it. So I did go overboard on that, and it's just going to be a white piece when we demold it, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm sad that I did it, but you live, you learn, and you move on. And I know next time not to kind of go crazy overboard with my alcohol inks like that. Okay, so 24 hours later, now it is time to demold these and see what we have. And they obviously, I mean, they're high quality molds, so they demold super beautifully. No problems whatsoever. But I'm going to make you wait until I demold all three of them before I show you the results. Now, there are so many things that you could do with these. There's so many, they're very intricate. There's so much detail on these. It's insane. For the purpose of this video and what I had going on in my mind, I'm just going to kind of highlight the middle part, the main part of it. Look at that. Just absolutely stunning. Now, obviously, maybe I went in too much and too heavy on the Aurora powders and put too much in there, that it kind of came in a little bit more than I wanted, but I do like it. Now, this right here is just going to elevate it so much. Like it's taking it from beautiful just to a whole nother thing. So I've got my metallic paint pens, and I started with there's like little balls, like ornament balls on the tree, and I started going it with just the round tip paint pen, and the balls are too small that I was just making a mess. So I decided that my eyeliner brush was going to be the easier route to do and less messy for this part. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm just going to highlight certain aspects on each one of them. Now, I don't need to talk you through this whole entire process. I'm just going to kind of just let you watch it and just see how much it transforms these and makes them stand out. I will be back when we are ready for the next step.
Snowflakes gently falling to the ground, sparkles of color all around, glisten gems as the ground turns white, sitting inside by the firelight. Windows frost like lace they spin, coffee steams on glass so thin, footsteps crunch on paths untamed, nights of tales and games unnamed. Oh, the world it turns in silence deep, blankets us in dreams we keep, warm with hearts that softly glow in a dance of the falling snow. Candles flicker, shadows play, moonlight speaks in quiet sway, wrapped in blankets warmth we find, echoes of the winter's mind. Hats and scarves and mittened hands, building castles of snowlands, fluttering breath on crisp air, magic fills this frozen sphere. Oh, the world it turns in silence deep, blankets us in dreams we keep, warm with hearts that softly glow in a dance of the falling snow. Hats and scarves and mittened hands, building castles of snowlands, fluttering breath on crisp air, magic fills this frozen sphere. Oh, the world it turns in silence deep, blankets us in dreams we keep, warm with hearts that softly glow in a dance of the falling snow.
Okay, I'm back. So I just finished them up. I think they look gorgeous. Absolutely love them. All I'm going to do just to kind of finish it up the rest of the way is just tie a ribbon on them, and that's pretty much it. That's a wrap on this one, guys. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'm finally in the new house, but I have not set up my office yet, so it's going to take me a minute. I don't think I'll be back until, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, maybe the week after Thanksgiving, but I will definitely keep you guys updated on that. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one. Happy holidays to those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving and all that good stuff coming up. I will catch you later. Love ya. Bye.
Stockings hanging by the fire, waiting for the magic storm. Children's eyes wide open bright, too excited for the night. Santa's sleigh up in the sky, reindeer flying way up high. Cookies on a plate so neat, milk beside them such a treat. Oh, the stockings wait to fill, hearts with joy they start to spill. Dreams so big they could ignite, wishes floating through the night. Chimney whispers tales of cheer, children gather round to hear. Hopes as high as Christmas trees, whispers carried by the breeze. Tick-tock, tick-tock, it's so slow. When will Santa start to show? Little fingers start to tap, eyes so heavy with a nap. Oh, the stockings wait to fill, hearts with joy they start to spill. Dreams so big they could ignite, wishes floating through the night.